What's up, my Smurf smackers? How you doing today? We're gonna try out a really crazy strategy today, and does it work? It's gonna be the Dartling gun, the Engineer, and the Monkey Ace. Now, this is the weird part about this, right? You're probably thinking, oh, how could this couldn't possibly work? But you have the right things to make it work. So, Engineer, Monkey Ace, and then Dartling Gun. This is the weird one. A lot of people think, why would you do Dartling Gun? That doesn't really make much sense. You can do other things. You know, and that is true. You could do other things if you wanted to, but I think the Dartling Gun is going to be helpful for us because he's going to be able to pop early camo leads if we need him to, and for emergency situations, we can go crazy with a laser cannon. Sell everything for a laser cannon. Doesn't always work, but it can really, really change the game completely. People are not expecting it at all. They're like, I'm going to full out regen Rainbow Rush him, and then the laser cannon is the only thing that can kill, or one of the only things that can kill all out regen Rainbow Rushes. $10,000. Doesn't even matter. Battle Energy can take it down. Alright, so the way to start off this game is definitely with the Engineers. As you guys have probably learned from my PTD Science episodes, is that Engineers are a lot better than people expect. They're not unstoppable. But as far as early game cheap towers go, this is one of the best guys for grouped popping power, and they're also good against pinks and things. So, pinks and things, man, just sounds like a fun thing, right? I talked about the Smurfs, I opened up with the Smurf thing, and sometimes I like to just, mention that just a little bit, mention why I talked about that. A lot of times people ask me, Chris, how the heck do you come up with the intros for us? So first of all, how did it even initiate? Well, it started off by me calling people Smurfs, and then I was like, oh, what's up, my peeps? How's it going? I just started saying all these weird things that, are sort of just normal, opening things for things, and I made it a little bit, different, or weirder as time went on, and it just kind of became my thing, where I could just say whatever the heck I want, to start off as an introduction. So that's kind of how it started. And people ask, how long does it take you to think of what you're going to say to us? Literally, a second. I don't think about it. I'm just like, bam, what's up, my blah, blah, blahs? Just like a second right before the video starts, and I just come up with anything that's kind of just floating on in my brain right there. So my brain has a lot of things floating around there. A lot of things. They recently came out with the Smurf movies, which I wouldn't say completely recently, but to me, it just seems like recent because I'm old now, right? Everything, once you get a little bit old like me, I'm freaking 50 years old like I am, an old man, you realize that, time goes a little bit faster, but anyways, I used to watch Smurfs when I was a kid. I actually really, really like Smurfs. Believe it or not, I found Brainy super duper annoying, even though I was kind of nerdy myself. I still found him really, really annoying. I don't know why. He just is annoying. Maybe it's his voice. I think maybe the Smurfs has the secret agenda to make nerds seem like mean/evil people, to kind of get this secret agenda going through. I don't know. Maybe that's the truth. But anyways, I actually really enjoyed the Smurfs as a kid. I remember, I think his name was Gilgamesh. As odd of a name as that is, there was Gilgamesh and the cat. I always felt bad for the cat, by the way. He didn't seem that evil. He was sort of evil, but I always felt bad for the cat, because cats can't be evil, can they? Maybe they can, I don't know. Seems like I guess they could be. So he's got a pretty good defense at this point. He is going for a lot of banana farms and everything. I still kind of want to relax a little bit. I might go for, you know what? Let's get greedy up in here. We're going to go for a mini Yellow Rush right here, guys. Like $1,000 worth. $550 maybe. $550. And we forced a Battle Energy. This is nice. But also a little bit upsetting for us as well, because now I really don't have that much lead popping power. Again, our main focus is, of course, to get the 2-3 Monkey Ace. That is our good defending tower with this setup right here. There's not much else that I can get for, grouped regen rainbow popping power or anything like that. And then if he rushes us with leads at all, most people, honestly, most good people, will notice the lack of lead popping power and start rushing us right away. This guy, sadly, is not. Alright, so what we got here, guys, is something that a lot of people don't realize is very deadly, and that is regen white. So we're going to go for a mini regen white. Oh, I sent out the wrong regen whites. Did he just sell? He's going to go all out against me here? He's going to go all out against me. I'm going to get my 2-3 Monkey Ace with rapid fire, and we're just going to battle energy this, and we should be able to take it down. This is an all-out regen rainbow rush, by the way. And we are gonna take it down, and that is sad, man. You can't do all-out regen rainbow rushes like that against a Monkey Ace. A Monkey Ace! So we tried to counter with some Zebras over here. That should kill him. If not, I'm gonna send out a little bit more regens afterwards. And there it is. Alright, so these are the Zebras. 2-3 Monkey Ace, man. Starting off, does it work? Well, against people who go for all-out regen rainbow rushes, Yes, it does. It does indeed. Even when I accidentally send out grouped, or spaced regen whites, by the way. It's supposed to be grouped regen whites. I was like, why are they so cheap? Why are they so cheap? And then it just kind of made sense. And with this new Smurf movies, I have not watched them, but I saw some commercials for them, and I'm just like, this is so stupid. How did I like this as a kid? This is so goofy. Especially when they, like, I think I like it better when they don't try and make things that are fake look really real. Does that sound weird to me? Like, cartoons. I don't mind. They're supposed to be cartoonish looking. That's cool with me. But when they try and make them really, like, they have, like, textures on their faces and, like, weird things like that, it gets really weird to me. I just don't like it. So we're going to do the exact same thing here, guys. This guy's actually a little bit better than the other guy. A lot better win record over here. And as the last tower, we get the boat. This is actually kind of nice, because that's a good lead popping power tower if we need it, especially Campbell lead popping power tower if we need it. Other than that, I mean, it's not going to be all that useful for us. Destroyers, grape shots. I mean, I already got the engineer, so I don't really even need the grape shot. I could do a grape shot in combination with this guy. So anyways, ooh, this is a spicy one, guys. Alright. So we're going to do an engineer there and an engineer here. We're going to get, I think we're going to do a double sentry gun start, because he's probably not going to go any Bloons against me almost at all. He's going Cobras. Full-on Cobras. That means we need to, of course, send out Bloons after Bloons after Bloons, get our income up to like 600 or something like that, maybe even higher than that. When people go Cobras, they rarely ever rush you on round 13. They usually don't have enough money to rush you on round 13. That's the funny thing about it. So this guy is actually doing a really interesting strategy. I think what he's going to do, not positive about this, but I think what he's going to do is build just enough Cobras, and then on round 13 he's going to build a Bloon trap, or maybe 12. Build a Bloon trap right around that time. And that's going to be his income for the rest of the game, is that Bloon trap. And I'm a little bit interested by that. I don't know if he's going to do that, but I just, that's a smart play right there. You know, I just thinking up that strategy, you know, out of nowhere over here. So yeah, I mean, I personally, I find like I don't know if you guys have ever seen like real life like robots that are supposed to look like people. That's going to be a thing, by the way. In our lifetimes, I'm guaranteeing you that you will have the ability, if you have like enough money, or if you have somebody who has the right equipment, there is a way where you could probably trick somebody for a robot to trick you into thinking that they are a human. I'm not joking with you. I think it's definitely going to be possible in our lifetimes. I don't know if it's going to be 30 years away, or 40 years away, or maybe 50 years away, but I think it'll easily happen. I think the AI is going to be there for sure. It's just really about, can you get the materials to look enough like a human where they can actually trick them into being like a human. And I asked this as a critical thinking question oftentimes to a lot of people. And I said, let's say that you are with this girl, you know, whether you're a guy or a girl, with your so for I don't know, 5 years or something like that, and all of a sudden they're getting ready to ask you to marry them, or vice versa, whatever. And they say, before I say yes, before I actually marry you, I have to tell you one thing. And they say, I'm an android. Okay. Do you break up with them at that point? Or are you like, well, I've loved them for 5 years, and I've liked them so much that I would ask them to marry me, and I would say yes to marry them. Would you actually marry them if you found out they were an android? I think this is a really freaking good question, because at first you're thinking, oh my god, no freaking way, I could never do that. That's so weird. An android, a robot? And you're also probably thinking, no, this isn't possible. This will never happen. You're wrong. You are definitely wrong. This could definitely happen in the future. 100%. I am positive that something like this could happen, unless there's weird regulations that make it so this is not going to happen ever. From the government, I still think people do it anyways. And in different countries and stuff like that, it'll probably happen. So anyways, I've got my monkey ace right now. I can get him up to 2-3 if I want to. Realistically, though, I'm going to go for a little bit more pink action over here. I don't think he's going to try and rush me. I really don't think so. So I spent a lot of money over here. Going to get all the way up to 685 income. He's going to end up building a mortar over here with his, other towers over there. And he had to spend a lot of money on defending instead of getting ready for a rush. So here we go, guys. We've got to get our 0-3 monkey ace, though. Or do we? I guess we don't have to. We can force a rush if we want to. Save just enough money, man. Just enough money to get that 2-3 monkey ace flowing. And he's going to build a Bloon trap in kind of a stupid spot. So I know they just spent $3,000, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow him to pop a lot of the balloons with his mortar and everything. So in fact, what I should probably be doing is sending out like greens or something. I don't know. Let his mortar pop all the balloons so they don't actually make it to the balloon trap, while also increasing my income and keeping right around 3,000 stuff right now. So I think one of the biggest weaknesses to my defense right here is the lack of camo, ceramic, popping power. He's got to send out a lot of freaking balloons to make that happen, but you know it is possible. It's around 15. We're already up to 900 income. Still having these greens flow out right now, and still relying on a 0-2 monkey ace and 2 baby engineers. He's finally gonna rush me, or no, those are natural balloons. He's not rushing me. Holy crap! He's gonna finally start cobraing me over here. All right, so that's good. I got a monkey ace over here. I'm pretty happy. I'm actually gonna probably buy a second monkey ace pretty soon. We're gonna pop him on the circle path, just because I like the circle path so darn much. And we've got 1,000 income. That's the good news. 1,000 income. We've got Moabs coming out soon. I can't really do anything against the Moabs. I think the Cobras will take them down too darn easily. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do one Moab just to see. Oh, there it is. There's the camo ceramics guys that I was actually worried about. So I gotta get better monkey ace. Holy crap! I can't kill ceramics, man. Alright, there we go. We got our second Operation Dark Storm. At this point, we should be good against ceramics. With 2 monkey aces like that, you'd be surprised. They're actually pretty effective. He's still got, like I said, very little Moab popping power, and it's actually on that wrong side. So if we might be able to get lucky with this thing. Should I do a BFB? No, I don't think I can do BFB. I'm just going to do one Moab, see what happens. If he randomly gets a 4-2 Cobra up, or excuse me, a 2-4 Cobra, then he can use the ability on this stuff. So here we go, man. These freaking balloons, dude, they are tough. Pop another one of these guys in here. My lead popping power is obviously pretty darn weak at this point. We're going to get the lead popping power with our plutonium over here. He's going to rush us with a Moab over here. So I'm going to try and defend this Moab over here, of course, to the best of my ability. He's going to end up almost losing to the Moab. He battle energies that guy. I had to battle energy as well. I'm down to my last set of battle energy right now, and I think what we need to do is get a laser cannon at this point. So I'm going to get my laser cannon going. The money is not flowing in as fantastic as I would like it to, guys. You know, the monkey aces are good and everything, but, you know, against these Moabs and BFBs and everything, they're going to be very difficult to pop. Now, I know this income's actually quite low, though. I mean, he has a decent amount of Cobras over there, but it's really not anything too fantastic. So here we go. Got my laser cannon flowing. Now, the next hard round for us is going to be round 25. Round 25 is a ton of ceramics coming out, and if they're going to regen, camo, ceramicify them, they are going to be difficult for us. For sure. So we get one more monkey ace, maybe 2 more monkey aces up. I don't know if I should just balloon trap them. Is that what I'm going to do? Just balloon trap all these balloons? But then they're not... See, they're not going to be decamoized, though. That's the problem. So I'm only going to be slurping up the regular balloons, not the camo balloons. There we go. I've got 3 monkey aces at this point. We're going to put them all on circle paths just because I like them on circle paths. Round 22 already. Should we do a BFB rush or something like that? I don't think so, honestly. I think he's going to send it back at me, and I think I won't be able to defend it. So we have to just kind of wait it out. Just do a little bit more balloon income, I guess. Increase it up to a pretty solid number, honestly, without too many issues. I still kind of want to balloon trap, but there's just not really very many options for me to do so. Alright, so with the mortar as well, another really awesome tower, because like at this point, I would think one of the biggest weaknesses to his engineer Cobra strat is obviously camo leads, or regen camo leads, or just regen leads, something weird like that. But with that mortar, it completely stops that from happening. He's also got monkey aces, so I don't know which one was his random tower. Might have been monkey aces, but he's got a pretty solid thing going for him at this point. Boy, does he. So here we go. Round 25 is going to come up really soon, guys. I'm hoping that my defense is good enough. Hopefully, I don't have to use the battle energy on this stuff. If it really comes down to it, I might end up trying to afford a Spectre. And that's going to help out a ton against these group balloons, dude. Going to completely annihilate what the Cobras are good against, which is, you know, overrunning you with the group balloons. The Spectre is not going to get overwhelmed. Nope. Nope. Problem with the monkey aces is even though they're really good, the darts do have a pop limit, so eventually they can get overrun. No matter how many monkey aces you have, man, they can still get overrun. Where the Spectre, I don't think he is going to have a really good pop limit. I don't think so. So here we go. I'm going to get up to 2K, and then I'm going to start spending a little bit more money on things. little bit more money on defenses. So we go around 25. How we doing? Decent. Surviving. Surviving. Isn't that the point of the game? Yep, we're surviving, guys. So there we go. We are going to defend the big ceramic rush. Maybe $18,000 for a Spectre if we want to. I don't really feel like rushing still. I mean, even as Oh My God is going to be sort of hard to do anything with. And even if I do rush with this Oh My God, I'm down to 1,400 income, which is really, really low at this point in the game. So we've got Moabs coming out in this next round. Realistically, when you're fighting the Cobras, if you go late game, you probably got the game. Probably. Not for sure, not for shiznit, but you probably got the game. Because their income is probably low. Notice he's finally getting overwhelmed by regen rainbows, but it's still not enough. The Bloon traps are still too powerful. Okay, so screw it. The Bloons are not really overwhelming me all that much. I am actually going to go with a little bit higher income. We'll go up to like 3K if we can. And then in the meantime, I'm going to try and afford a Spectre as soon as I possibly can. We got the Moabs coming out against us. I really don't have that much, Moab popping power, though. I mean, I'm relying on my Monkey Aces for Moab popping power. Dartling Gun's a little bit helpful. Really not as helpful as you'd probably like them to be. The guy was going to start stealing my lives, too, man. So at this point... oh! Come on, little natural Moabs! Kill him! Kill him! Just kill him! Bloons are so difficult! So we do have enough money for the Spectre. Let's get him. Spectre time, baby! And you got to make sure you get the 4-2. Because I have done it before. I've gotten a 4-0, and guess what happens, guys? 0 camo detection for that bad boy. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice at all. So I think soon we're going to go for this Oh My God. See what happens. Now our income's high enough where if we lose 600 income, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But it is kind of expensive. You know, $9,000 is enough for a lot of stuff for us to defend with. So I do have boats, by the way, so that can insta-kill a lot of Moabs if I want to. So we're getting up to 3K right now. And then we're going to do his Oh My God against him. There we go, 3K. Let's see, what else do we want to get as defense? Let's get a few more Monkey Aces really quick. Look at all the Monkey Aces I can fit. Oh, yes! Monkey Aces galore! Oh my God, it's amazing. He's actually struggling against camo leads over there, but the mortar will pop any sent camo leads. It's just the natural camo leads that were kind of problematic because his mortar's shooting sort of close to the bottom instead of close to the top up there. Okay, do you guys think it's time? I think it's time. Let's do this. Oh my God. We still got, a decent chunk of change left over for defenses and everything. He's going to start sending Bloons back at me, by the way. With all my extra money, I'm still going to buy Operation Dartstorms, and eventually I will increase my income as well. But right now, I'm in the mode of attack. I want to, it's round 32, by the way, which means stronger Oh My Gods. So let's see if we can overwhelm him with this guy. Holy crap, dude. The Bloon traps are giving him bank over there, but it's also making him micro a lot with those things. That's the problem with engineers, is you overwhelm the entirety of the... Oh, here we go, man. Lots of Bloons coming out against him. That might overwhelm him. The regular natural Bloons! Oh my God! We got the Spectre to take him down. He doesn't, though. And we're still losing lives over here. He's gaining them back. But it just don't matter. So... he's going to try and counter-rush me, it looks like. What is he going to rush me with? Oh, he is going to counter-rush me with this Oh My God. Do I try and pop it, or do I not try and pop it? I honestly don't really want to try and pop it. Oh, but he's rushing with BFBs, too. No! So I'm going to aim the BFBs over here. Hopefully I can get enough money for a ground 0 or 2 or something. Or hopefully he dies first. Hopefully he just dies first. Oh, now we got natural stuff coming out the wazoo. He's going to send him back at me. Oh my goodness gracious. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I got enough money for 1 ground 0. He well done me, but it's still not over. What's even going on, guys? I really can't tell you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's slowing down like crazy. And we take him down. Holy crap, I was getting ready to press that ground 0 button. I was watching the bottom of the screen just in case. And we do end up powering through. So does it work? Maybe. Yeah, I would say that it's possible for this strategy to work. I had a really fun time playing today. Even late game, it obviously worked out pretty well. Early game, engineers, fantastic. Mid game, if you can pop in that, monkey ace, you can defend just about anything. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you have any other ideas for more Does It Work episodes, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a super duper delicious day.